back at the Silver Dome after the prologue on day 0. Pretty good day.
Good to go to Georgetown and see all the guys there, come around and see the vehicles. We've changed the car back from the modified class to the standard class, which is pretty much standard as it was in the modified class. We just had lightweight body panels, so we're looking for a class win and a category win and hopefully a good result in the handicap.
We'll probably go as hard as we can go based on the recce that we did, and I think by the end of tomorrow we'll be ready to go properly hard, but ideally we're sort of looking for it to rain actually.
Started off today and the roads were wet, so we decided to put on the soft tyres after Ross Arden, but as it turned out it was dry for the rest of the day. It was a bad call, but anyway we went through the stages, thought we had a pretty good run, but the times haven't been there, so we're going to go on the hards again tomorrow and see how we go.
We look at the times and we still cleared Ross Arden in the wet, so we're pretty happy with that, but there's a couple of guys catching us, so I guess we've got to just keep an eye on it and keep trying. I'd say today is the first time we've sort of been at one with the car and the notes and each other, and I think we're there.
Great day today. Changed back to the harder compound tyres and yeah, had a real push today, so I haven't seen any times, but through that last stage it was just absolutely amazing. They're great stages. Normally Cethana is probably the hardest one on the car for us, with the uphills and the downhills and just the constant revs with the car trying to pull it up, and every year I've come here, we've come out of Cethana with some sort of small problem, and today nothing, so it was great. We've actually got a couple of warp disc rotors, so you know we have a couple of minor things, but no showstoppers. We actually had cams go over the car last night too, so and that was all clear, so we were pretty happy about that.
The 100k transport stage was a nice warm-up and it was wonderful from the get-go. We didn't flow like we thought we would through Hyman, but the times said we did okay, so yeah, we've had a great morning. Well, we're second in handicap with about maybe 15 seconds to go.
I think we just keep going the way we are. We'll just keep going and plugging away at what we're doing and see what happens.
End of day 4, we've had an extra special day. We said we were going to come here to give it a go, and we have. Lee's done a great job behind the wheel. The car's been super reliable, and we put some times in.
We managed to get third outright in the loose gravel stage.
Up at Guns Plains,
Guns Plains, and currently running first in the handicap, and I think sixth outright in classics. So yeah, pretty
Not
happy
by much,
with that.
but
Right.
sixth.
Chaotic for us. We changed the brake pads last night. They're trying to get rid of the brake shatter that we had. Pads were worn unevenly. What they did, because the discs were also warped, it exacerbated the problem, and we had massive brake shatter through Strawn and Queenstown, which wasn't too bad, it was mainly uphill, and Arrowsmith was virtually what I thought was undrivable, but apparently we still did a reasonable time. And then the disc cracked on the way out of the stage, so we changed the discs, and then after that we started to have a bit of a push again, and I think we managed to pick up fifth outright as well.
Obviously we came here to try and win the Lake Classic handicap, and Well, last reports we were in front by 2.5 minutes, so with 2 to go. So I think that's fairly safely home, and probably exceeded our expectations on the dry roads. We didn't think we could be as quick as we were, so mate, I'm just over the moon. Stoked. Great driving, reasonable notes.
No, navigating was awesome. I think the switch to the smooth line notes also made a big difference for us. I think the times from last year were quicker, even though the car's heavier. So you can only put it down to us sort of gelling together better, and the notes and the way that Greg delivered them. It was a sensational job.
3, 2, 1, go!